Welcome everyone to Up and Moving. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of a HIIT and strength circuit, more focused on the HIIT today, getting movement in, have high intensity in short periods of time, get in, get out with this workout, and get going with the rest of our day today. So what is Up and Moving? Up and Moving is a platform, and it has the goal to reach as many people as possible throughout the pandemic and beyond, to provide physical activity online that is live as well as archived on our website at upandmoving.org, on YouTube at Up and Moving, and on our Facebook page. So if you have interest in this workout, there's many more like this, and there's also different types of workouts that you could find stratified on our website by workout type. So today, what do we need for equipment? Most of the movements are body weight. There is one movement, however, if you would like to use maybe some canned foods, if you have them nearby, or some dumbbells. Dumbbells could be used also. So dumbbell being a weight like this. And if you don't have cans, another thing you could use is water bottles, jugs of detergent, sandbags, anything that's got a little bit of a weight to it. But for the most part today, we're going to be using our own body and gravity to its advantage, and that'll put us through the workout today. So to start, we're going to do some warming up, and then after we're done our warm-ups, we'll go through our circuits together. I'll show you progressions and regressions for each exercise, and you could challenge yourself based on your abilities and what works best for you. But our goal is to challenge yourself to the best of our ability and to get a little bit better with each workout. So firstly here, we're going to do a 1-minute jog. I got my phone here as a timer. And we'll start off. I got a mat here. If you have a spot on some rug or carpet, that may be more comfortable. We are going to be working from the ground a little bit. If you have a mat, you could grab a mat. Or finding a spot that may be more comfortable or suited well for you on the ground, wherever that may be. So first thing we're going to do is find a nice spot where you're comfortable, and we're going to get into a 1-minute jog. Just on the spot here, we're going to get our legs moving and get the blood flowing. If the jog is too much impact, maybe on your knees or your ankles, what you could do is just do a nice side step and keep the arms moving. Just side to side like this, from a side view. We're just going to try to get the heart rate up here. Okay, this time we're going to do some hip openers. So what exactly is a hip opener? You're going to stand on one leg. So I'm going to stand on my left leg. I'm going to bring my right knee up, and I'm going to bring it out, back down to the center, up, back out, back down to the center. Here we're opening up the hips. So working on that hip joint. If you need to, you could use some stability assistance with a chair or a couch. Even a doorknob might work if you have that nearby. So hip up and out. We're going to do 5 on each side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to switch to the other leg here. Bring the knee up and bring it out. Bring the knee up. Bring it out. There's 3, 4, and 5. And then from this position, we're actually going to do the opposite. So then we're going to do a hip closer. So you're going to stand on one leg, but you're going to start with your knee driving out, almost like you're stepping over a hurdle, and you're going to come back to the center. So out, back to the center. You can picture yourself stepping over an object like a hurdle and coming back to the middle. So nice big circle and back to the middle. So we'll do 5 on each leg. 4, 5. And then we'll switch legs, do the same thing on the other side. Hip out and back to your midline. Bring it out. Just like you're stepping over a hurdle. Just like the Olympics that were recent there. They're really good at this. 3, 4, and we got one more here. 5, okay? We're gonna get into some arm circles here. So arms out to your side. We're gonna go forwards with some small circles starting. And we're gonna gradually get a little bit bigger. And then some nice big circles. Okay. Same thing, arms out into the T position. We're going to start backwards with some small circles, a little bit bigger. And then we're going to go into some nice big backward circles. Okay, now we're going to do what's called a Frankenstein kick. So what you're going to do is you're going to stick your hands out in front of you, and you're going to kick your legs up one at a time and try to touch your toes to your hands. If you can't make it all the way up, that's fine. So this is what it's going to look like. So leg up, keep the leg nice and straight, and we're going to try to kick up towards those hands. So do this for 30 seconds. Go at your own pace here, nice and controlled, not a race. If you can't go up all the way, that's okay. If you're here and you feel a good stretch there, that's okay. Some people may be able to go up all the way, touch their toes. Maybe you could bring your hands up a little bit higher. Challenge yourself. 10 more seconds. Okay. Now we're going to go into a side-to-side shuffle. So what you could do here if you don't have the room is similar to what I just showed for the alternative to a jog. So what you're going to do is just sidestep and keep the arms moving. But if you have the room available, what I'd like you to do is get into an athletic position, bend your knees slightly. And what we're going to do is step, stay low, come back. We're just going to do side steps just like this. 1, just tap. Bring your leg out, tap. We'll do this for 30 seconds. Try to stay in that athletic position. Another 10 seconds. Okay, last one here. We're going to go into a jog again for a minute, and then we'll start our circuits. So between our circuits, there's going to be a rest period for 30 seconds. So there'll be 3 exercises. So for example, the first circuit, we have hip thrusts. We're going to do 10 of them. Then we're going to do 10 push-ups. And then we're going to do a 30-second plank. We're going to do those back to back to back, consecutive. And then we're going to rest for 30 seconds. But on our rest, we want to try to stay moving. There's not any designated exercise for the rest period, but what if you can? I just like you maybe stand on spot, keep your arms moving, or maybe just do a slow march. Whatever you're doing, just try to stay moving. Okay? So I'll let you grab your water, take a sip if you'd like right now. while I explain this first circuit. So the first exercise we're going to do is a hip thrust. This is going to be from the ground. So what you're going to do is go down into seated position on the ground with your feet about shoulder width apart. And you're going to drop down, back flat, head on the ground. Put your arms at your sides. And from this position, you're going to drive your hips up towards the ceiling. So this is what it's going to look like. Bring your hips up, squeeze the glutes, try to keep the back nice and flat, up on your shoulders, and you're coming back down to the ground controlled. And then you're going to come back up, drive through the heels. We're going to do that 10 times. This is where you could use the cans if you'd like, or a dumbbell. You could put those cans or dumbbells on your hips. And when you thrust up, you have some weight there. Okay, so that's the first one. We're going to do 10. Second exercise is a push-up. Push-up, there's many variations. One being against the wall. You could stand up away from the wall, lower down, and then press back up. You could also do it against a chair or a couch, where you bring your feet out, back nice and flat. You're going to drop your chest down and press up. Another variation is from your knees. So from your knees, you're going to have your back flat, and then you're going to drop down to your chest and come back up. And lastly, the full push-up into full plank position, and you're going to drop the chest down and come up. 10 reps. If you can't get 10, do as many as you can to your maximal effort. So if you can only do 6, shoot for 6 every time. Or regress into maybe a little bit less work for the push-up. Last one is a plank. A plank, we're going to be on the ground again. The first variation is from the knees. So knees and elbows. From this position, keeping the back nice and flat. And you hold and brace this position for 30 seconds. Secondly is full plank position, up on your toes and your elbows, and holding this position with the flat back, drawing in that belly button, keeping the core nice and tight. So we got those 3 exercises. Active rest for 30 seconds where we're moving on the spot. We're gonna do it 3 times, okay? So first one, hip thrust. So I'll let you get ready for this one. If you have to grab a weight, if not, you don't need it. We're going to the ground here. We're going to start our hip thrusts. So we'll get down to the ground. Back flat, head on the ground. We're going to drive the hips up for 10 reps in 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Nice and controlled. Try not to bounce off the ground at the bottom. Okay, once you're finished with those hip thrusts, we're going into a push-up. So we got 10 push-ups, whichever variation you wish. I'll show the from the knees here. Back flat, chest down. We're going to do 10 push-ups. Make sure you keep breathing. I'll give you a couple seconds here to finish up those push-ups. And then we're going to go straight into a plank for 30 seconds, either from the knees or full plank. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go for 30 seconds. Let's hold that plank, keep the core nice and tight. Halfway there already. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, there's the first one out of the way. So here we're going to take 30-second break here, and we're just going to keep moving. If you want to grab the water, take a sip. We're just going to do an active rest, and then we'll get into our second set. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going into the hip thrusts from the ground. We're going to get 10 reps. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10. Drive those hips up to the ceiling or the sky. Control, try not to bounce off the ground or let your hips drop hard. Even stopping right before you hit the ground with your butt. Come back up. Drive through the heels of your feet. Okay, once you're done with the hip thrusts, we're going into push-ups. We're going to do 10 push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Give everyone a couple seconds here. And we're going to go into a plank for 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Try to keep that core nice and tight, but don't hold your breath. Try to keep breathing. Halfway there, ready? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. There's 2 sets already done. You can grab your drink of water. We'll start that 30-second rest. Keep the legs moving in the arms. I'm just doing a light march here, but you could do a side-to-side step if you'd like. Get the arms going. Or even just do a slight walk if you got the room. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're going back down to the ground for the last superset here. Hip thrusts. We got 10 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hips up, down, and back up. Nice and controlled. Right into a push-up for 10 reps in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Give everyone a couple seconds to get those done, or their max, whatever it is, push yourself. And we're going to start our plank in 3, 2, 1. All right, last one, 30 seconds. Here we go. Try to get it without dropping the knees. We're falling down to your chest. Really push ourselves here. Core nice and tight. Breathe in. We're already halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job. There's our first circuit done. There was 3 sets there. That's a lot of work in a short period of time. Good job, everyone. We'll take a 1-minute break here so I can show you the next 3 exercises. You take a drink. So the first one is going to be an elbow to knee. Elbow to knee, we're going to be stationary in one spot, hands on our head, and we're going to bring our left knee to our right elbow. So here, come across the body, back down, and then we're going to go left knee to our right. And then, so you're going cross body, opposite side, almost doing a crunch. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. And then we're going to go into a ladder climb. So what exactly is a ladder climb? It's exactly what you may think. We're going to mimic climbing a ladder. So high knees, reaching up for the rules. We're going to just do that for 30 seconds. And then we're going to go into a bent over row. So this is where you want to use the cans, the dumbbells, or the boxed food, whatever weight you have. Bent over row, we're going to hip hinge here. Keep the back nice and flat. Arms out in front of you. You're going to drive those elbows up towards your chest. 10 reps. So I'll go through it again quickly here. Elbow to knee, hands on head. To the opposite knee, opposite elbow, 30 seconds. And then we're going to go into climbing the ladder for 30 seconds. So bringing those knees up, 30 seconds. And then we're going to go into 10 reps of a bent over row. So here we go. We're going to start our elbow to knee for 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Cross body. We're getting that crunch in here. Go at your own pace. Full body movement here. Incorporating the legs, the core. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, right into climbing the ladder here. So we're gonna reach up with one hand, one leg up. We're gonna climb that ladder for 30 seconds. Go at your own pace if you want to go a little bit slower, or if you want to get a pop in there and really climb that ladder fast. Pace yourself, whatever challenges you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Grab those cans, dumbbells, box food, whatever you have for some weight. Bent over rows. Hip hinge, back flat. Out in front of you, you're going to drive your elbows up to your chest 10 times. 1, 2, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 3, 4, make sure you're breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, first one's out of the way there. Let's do the same thing here for 30 seconds. We're going to stay active. Keep the arms moving, keep the legs moving, maybe do a little bit of a dance. Whatever you got to do here to stay moving in your rest period. We're going to try to keep the feet and arms moving at all times for a workout here. All right, in 3 seconds here, we're gonna go elbow to knee and start our second set. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hands on head, cross body, 30 seconds. Really try to crunch that in as if you were doing a bicycle crunch from the ground. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Climbing the ladder here, arms up. Climb that ladder, get the knees up, hands up. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab those weights, dumbbells, cans. We're going into bent over rows. Drive those hips back, back flat, arms out in front of you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there's 2 out of the way. Good job. We're moving here. Stay moving in this active rest here. We got 30 seconds. If you want to grab a drink. So this one's a bit more of movement exercises rather than resistance training, but there is workouts that are directed more towards resistance training for the Monday workouts. If you're looking for that, you could go on our website to our archived workouts or on YouTube or our Facebook page. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, arms on your head or hands on your head, hand cross. Here we go. Knee to elbow. So our last time through this circuit. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, climb the ladder. Here we go. 30 seconds. Climb that ladder. Get the knees up. Get the hands moving. Like you're reaching up, grabbing those steps. Bringing the knees up. We're moving up, climbing the building. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Grab your dumbbells or your cans. We're going into our bent over row for 10 reps. Last one here. Hip hinge, back flat. Arms out in front of you. Drive the elbows up and squeeze the shoulders together. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. There's our second circuit out of the way. Another 1 minute rest here as I explain the next 3 exercises. All right, we got squats. So what we're doing here is we're just going to be shoulder width apart. While I'm talking, please just keep your feet moving and your arms moving while I demonstrate. Feet shoulder width apart or a little bit more. We're going to drop down into a squat and come back up. We're going to do it 10 times. Remember, if you need some assistance with some stability, you could use a chair, a couch, and hold on while you go down. We're going to do that 10 times. We're going to go into a skater stride. So what we're going to do here is start on one leg, and we're going to go into a power skating stride here. So side to side, we're touching just like that for 30 seconds. And then we're going to go into a jumping jack for 30 seconds. So jumping jack, either traditional like this, or side to side stepping, moving the arms. Okay. So remind you here, we're doing squats where you could use your weights if you want. You could hold them at your sides or at chest or overhead and do 10, or you could do it without your weights. And then we're going to that skater stride, so side to side. You could really jump up and across if you'd like. Challenge yourself, and then the jumping jack. Okay, so we got 5 seconds left of our rest here. We're gonna start our squats in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 10 squats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, skaters, here we go, side to side, keeping the arms out in front of you, keep them moving. If you can, get that little pop in there. If not, it's just a step side to side. Really exaggerate that, get that movement in. We got 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks, here we go. Halfway there. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job. There's one. Let's keep our feet moving here. You can grab a drink. We got 30 seconds rest. Ten seconds left. Okay, 3 seconds. We're going into our squats. 3, 2, 1. 10 squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, right into our skaters for 30 seconds. Here we go. Remember, if you can't hop across, side to side step. Try to step as far as you can side to side. Get those arms out in front of you. But if you can, jump nice and high, nice and wide. Really exaggerate it. You go nice and fast. We got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks, 30 seconds. Here we go. Remember, you can do the side to side. Alternative here. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. There's two. There's two. We're gonna keep moving here. Take a sip if you'd like. Here's our last one. Last circuit set, and then we'll go into a cool down, and then we'll be on with our day. All right, we got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 10 sets, or 10 reps, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, skaters, here we go. Side to side. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, jump jacks, 30 seconds, finish strong. Halfway there. Come on. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job. Grab a drink there. We're going to start our cool down. We're going to go into a nice light march. Try to bring the heart rate down here. We'll go for about 30 more seconds here in the light march. Really try to bring the heart rate down. If you need to here, we could just do a light side-to-side step. If you feel like your heart's really racing there and you're not cooling down, you do a nice side-to-side step. You should feel your breathing starting to calm. Take some big deep breaths. Get your breath. Okay, first stretch we're going to do here is cross arm stretch. So bring that arm out in front of you, grab it with your other, and we're going to hold this stretch. Great stretch for the shoulder and the arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Across the body. Hold it nice and tight. Feel a good stretch in the shoulder right here. Maybe in the back side a little bit, in the rear delt, tricep area. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to go overhead here. So just into a tricep stretch, you're going to look like you're scratching your back. And we're going to hold this position right here. Nice tricep stretch. Pull in slightly with your opposite hand on your elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to switch arms. Same thing. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Just nice big air hugs here. We're going to cross your arms out in front of you, reach out behind you, almost like you're hugging a tree, and then we're going to cross our arms in front of us. Just like this. So really bring those arms out. Okay. Now we're going to move down. So what we're going to do here is go a little bit wider than shoulder width with our feet. And I want you to lean down towards one side with keeping your back flat. So you're not going to be able to go all the way down here. My back is staying nice and flat, reaching towards one leg, feeling that stretch in the hamstring. You could almost lean on your knee here. The goal is to keep the back flat and really give a good stretch in those hamstrings. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to come back up to the center here. Go to the other side. So hip hinge, keep your back flat. We're going to go to our opposite leg until you feel a good stretch with the back flat and hold it right there. Maybe able to gradually sink a little bit deeper. But you should feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg in that hamstring area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this time we're going to do both legs. Here, we're going to do a center stretch. So a little bit wider than we were there. And we're going to drop down to the center until we feel a nice stretch. Okay. And we're going to hold this position. Do not bounce up and down. We just want to stay static here and hold the stretch. You may go a little bit further into the stretch gradually, but try not to bounce up and down. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, slowly come back up to the center here. And that's it for us today. Thank you so much for coming. Once again, my name is Carmen. I'm a graduate student at Michigan Tech in integrative and kinesiology and integrative physiology. Thank you so much for coming up and moving, and we hope to see you at the next workout.